1, action. Turning it over to honey pie. The OG honey pie.
Are you ready for this?
What are you doing? You look so seductive. Back to the camper. To put the roof on. I gotta take a pee break.
Welcome. This is your host, Henry, and
Kelsey.
from inside the computer. What do you think? I know people do this, and it seems like more fun than the music that they give you on these software programs. So this will tell you a little bit about what we're doing here. We are putting a roof on. Well, putting the
Sheathing on.
sheathing on. Like a sheath.
Like a sheet.
Well, it's a sheet, but they say sheathing, don't they?
You say sheathing. I've never heard that.
I say sheathing. I don't even know if that's right. It is often that I say things that are not right, and I just roll with it. Like I was over here calling starter fluid carb starter. And someone was like, nobody says that, carb starter. I was like, I do. I say carb starter. They're like, why? And I was like, well, because you put it in the carburetor and it starts. Hello? Either way, we're throwing this board on the roof, whatever you want to call it. Oh, and check this out. That's a little Dell throwing nailers on the roof. She really gave it her best effort. Tried many times, didn't make it, but whatever. She did bring it back up the roof, on top of the roof. But we weren't gonna originally do all this stuff to this camper. It was to our understanding that it was plug and play. Like you just roll on. And we're gonna have this camper while we built our house. Well, the camper was so effed that my mouth gets to water when there's stuff that needs to be torn up. And I just get to tearing up, and I tore up, and we just too much. We tore up a lot. And we just kept tearing. And, a camper roof is not conducive for water collection at all. It's round back like a whale. And we put a pitch roof on it, shed roof, so we can catch water. And that's what we did. And that's what we're doing. I'm giving you back to the computer.
Ready, set, action. Say something. Okay, my name's Delilah.
Hey, my name's Delilah. I'm going to
Go on.
What we're gonna do today, we're gonna I'm gonna tell you. As you can see that we got some
Tar paper.
tar paper we're about to lay out.
We're just rolling out the red carpet, the black carpet.
Yeah, we're rolling it out. Daddy's doing it right now.
Hello, welcome back. Here we are.
Laying some tar paper.
Tar paper.
T-A-R.
Tar or tarp. Tarp or tar. Or felt. We don't know. It's like the sheathing. We just don't know. We say what we hear, and nobody really knows. Nobody in the world knows what it's actually called.
Google knows.
Google knows, but does Google even know? Who knows if Google knows? It's tarp paper, tar paper, felt paper. It's a thing that goes underneath your roof, so you got this added protection. We take water damage Seriously. We don't want that water up in the house, and neither do you. Nobody wants water in your house. When water moves in,
You get mold.
And you get rot, and you get... It's when your wood turns to a sponge, and nobody likes that. Nobody likes that. This thing's got to last a little bit, so we're going with the code book. We're breaking the code book out on this one, throwing that tea paper on there. We're gonna call it that tea paper. We had, OSHA wants you to be tied off at 3 feet. Well, the Lord wants you to be tied off to the Lord. Okay? We have faith that we're going to be all right on this roof.
Henry had faith.
I have faith. So, birds don't have to be tied off. Possum don't got to be tied off. So, I feel like that we'll be all right. Tied off onto this thing. It'll be okay. Plus, there's a lot of rubble down there, like some twigs and stuff that could probably catch your fall, like break your fall if you did fall.
Or your neck. Break your neck.
It wouldn't be that big of a deal. If you fell on a bunch of twigs, you'd probably be okay. But here we are, throwing some tar paper on there, tea paper on there. Per code, because, water damage. And that's the problem we encountered on this thing. That, not saying any names, but I'm saying the names, Dutchman. Maybe it was 25 years later, but your roof didn't hold up. Okay? I don't know if it was operator error or what, but water got into your roof, Dutchman Company. And one thing led to another. And now here we are. But we forgive you. I forgive you. I forgive you. What's done is done. Roof's torn off. We're putting something new on. Yesterday's history. Tomorrow's a mystery, as my boy Winston Churchill once said. But this was a particularly wonderful task because the end of the day coincided with the end of this particular project, which I like. Feels very nice to finish the day and also finish a leg of the project. Because otherwise it feels like things are undone. Like there's an added level of, you kind of lose your steam, you lose your momentum the next day. You got to pick it back up. And for a character like myself, I find that I'm best, I operate the best when I kind of time my project with the ending of it. Oh, here we go, back.
You need it?
You even need this whooping I'm about to give you? What? Don't worry about it.
Huh?
Don't worry about it. Oh, hello. Back again. Here we decided to go with a giant window that was either... We can't remember where this window came from in the original part of the camper. We decided to reuse it.
I think it was above the couch.
A big old window, so you can look out at the wonderful scenery back there. Now this is a project, a bit where, have you ever gotten to a project and you start to work on it, and then you You wonder where your help went. And you start cutting up, and then your help shows up. And then they want to do all the things that are wonderful and cute, but not necessarily helpful. Well, this is one of those times. So, I already got my stud stuck, and I cut it the wrong length. And then I have these children running around. Leo wants to get all the drill bits out and show me the drill bits, each individual one, which was awesome, but also at the same time wasn't very helpful. But then I get to framing this thing, the top portion, which I see right now that any of you framing Nazis will be all, where's the header at? Where's the this at? You're supposed to have cripple underneath there. Well, I figured that if the wall was going to come down, it would have came down when I cut the hole. So, here we are.
At least you got an extra stud right here on the side.
I got an extra stud right there. Well, I'm clever. And I just borrowed this little extra piece to hold my piece up. This is Leo showing me all the drill bits, of course. And Delilah asking me questions about if she can have more food, probably.
She's eating something.
Yeah. I think she probably throws it out the door after she takes 2 bites. Yep, there it goes. Yep. 2 bites and out the door. But we got it done.
I see that.
You like this window here?
No.
What? And that is a window frame done by an untrained professional.
So thank you all for coming.
Check this out. I was wondering where that mom is at. Sleep on the job. Mm-hmm. You thought you could hide from us?
I'm gonna test all these ones out.
That's a decent looking window frame right there. And I reckon it'll fit.
Dad, now guess what I got all in my pocket.
What, Leo?
Look. Here's tiny drill bits. They're in my pocket.
Here's a tutorial on drill bits by Leo. Tell us about all the drill bits that you have, Leo. Which kind of drill bits do you have? And do they fit? No. Yes. Maybe. It fits. So you saw it here first. Drill bit tutorial.
Oh, I got a band-aid on because I dropped off a log. What happened? I just like peeled my skin off. What happened? What did you pull off? My skin. I jumped off and I got a splinter. Okay, tell him that. Okay. I got a band-aid on from Daddy. And y'all, he got a splinter. His name's Leo. Look at my face. Hey, look at my face.
Whack it. It's in one of the screw purses. I think the big one. Is it wearing you out?
Demolition tip of the day. Once you get tired from all the smashing, you just turn the hammers over to the kids. Kids are perfectly good and capable of smashing, as you can see. It's true. Kids are the best smashers. And you heard it here first. Oh, damn. What the hell? Still weird.
You got one more out here.
Huh?
You got one more stud out there.
Not where?
Yeah.
Where?
About, I don't know, 6 inches in front of your foot.
Downright rowdy at this point. After we tore the whole back half off, it just all the hell, we just pulled the pin on it. We let her eat. We ripped it all out.
Cutting all the walls out.
Cut it all out. Yeah. That's Sawzall, baby. That's the one. That's that demolition, that's your demolition right-hand man right there. Man. Just throw it off to the side. Right here.
This is the endless pile of garbage that we ripped out of this camper.
I guess in life in general, you can't let things pile up and not clear them out. And I believe that to the core. So all this is a separating of the flammable material. Well, I guess you couldn't say flammable. I guess everything's flammable. But all the wood stuff to burn. Hell, I think that Leah would have rode in the bucket the whole time if we would have let him. This is one of the rare occasions where Delilah was actually being very helpful. Picking up all the trash. I think a lot of times what she does is what I call the okey doke, where you tell other people what to do and don't do any work yourself. Right here I got this tree stuck. I pulled this tree out of the ground. I wish I could say I did that on purpose like that, but I didn't. I just kind of grabbed it and pulled it right out of the ground. It looks cool though. And more trash and more trash and more trash. For burning, lots of insulation that I think we might have thought we would have saved, but
Most of it was wet.
wet, moldy, insects,
Dead bug carcasses all over
dead
it.
dead bugs, a lot of it.
Woo!
Ready to do some sheathing and target practice. Just for fun. Okay, here we go. That'll do it.
Here at the honey pot, the S in success stands for safety. You heard it here first.
Can you put on hay that's a Lila?
That's gross.
What is it?
You gonna put on the installation?
It's making a different color. A wet color.
A wet color.
Yeah.
Nothing?
You want me to shoot your,
What?
shoot your ass?
Yeah.
Where's the other? Where's the other nut one?
Right there.
Oh. Dad, can you get this one loaded up for me?
Load it up, Daddy.
Load it up.
But there's bullets in it. Okay, I'll do this pop. I'll do Poppy.
License plate out there somewhere.
Got me a bullet?